Hello and welcome to Historic. We're running another game here with Saheeli Kitten, which is quickly becoming my favourite deck. So here's the full deck list. I'm actually going to include the deck list in the description as promised, with the titular card Saheeli Rai. So it's built purely around Saheeli's -2. I do a full deck in another video, but we use -2 to make a copy of something, and then we can blink Displacer Kitten. We copy the Quicksilver Lapidary, which conjures a Mox, which then lets us do this loop of cast the Mox, flicker with the Displacer Kitten, reset Saheeli, copy Quicksilver, make infinite. We got the Obscura Polymorphist, a great card from Alchemy that lets us basically exile any creature and an opponent gets a new one into their hand at random. So basically it's a Skyclave apparition, but I think it's slightly better. Got Nibs, we've got ways to dig, ways to kill stuff. Grow All Together is a really good card in this deck. I've sped this up because I lost the audio from this. Our main threats are Kavu, Nibs, and other things like that. Now, the reason I've built this deck this way, as I've said before, is I build combo decks with the intention that the combo is plan B. Plan 1 is usually just aggro tempo. It's kind of like the old Splinter Twin decks. We want to hit and remove and dig and just keep resources going. We obviously have assembled a team to go through a quarter, and then we just play a bunch of stuff here that just buys us time. Sideboard, I've got Durin Dauntless God. She's pretty good against graveyard decks, and copying her with Saheeli to get like another activation ETB, or flickering her with Displacer Kitten is really good. Clarions and wipes for graveyard decks. We've got more graveyard hate, we've got control hate, and yeah, these are our lands. But yes, that's the core of the combo. Let's see how we do. First match here against Rita. We're going to go first. We immediately have to mulligan. We're missing white here, so we can't cast anything, but we can cast a Grow All Together. So I'm going to get rid of Quicksilver Lapidary and hope we can draw into all white. Opponent plays a World Tree. We top deck Saheeli. Appears to be a mono green ramp deck. So let's get Saheeli down. They got nothing on the board. Let's. Still no white, but we'll hold on to that. Our opponent going for the fake out here, playing Jace Sleeves. I don't know what oh, I remember now. They have a Field of Ruins. They were looking to see if they could potentially slow us down. With that in mind, we'll Molten Collapse, take out their big boy. Keep their mana restricted. We don't need another Niv right now. We need to find white mana to cast some of these creature spells. Opponent has Besage You. And they play another Mana Dork. And another Llanowar Tribe. We draw another Saheeli here, which is frustrating. I'm going to keep the Kavu because we don't have any other option here. We are going to probably see them swing in here and hit Saheeli and kill her. They have 6 power on the board. Opponent plays a 6/6 trample, can't be countered, and swings in to kill Saheeli. We'll just use the Grow All Together. And it does not get us the card off the top, which is the most unfortunate, so we'll just play Displacer Kitten here and pass back. If they have an answer for the kitten, then we think we're just dead, so I'm happy to call it here. They play a Vorinclex, which is actually, ironically, the perfect card here, because it shuts down our combo if we don't draw white mana. But of course, the struggles of a 5-color deck, we're getting absolutely screwed here. So it's a creature-based deck, so all the wipes come in, and we take out our inefficient stuff here. So I'm actually going to go down Kaito's, and I'm actually going to take out the Solar Blaze, because Clarions are better at taking out the Mana Dorks, and if they can't cast the big creatures, we should be alright. This one has every color but blue, so yeah, lol, let's keep it. And hope for everything okay. Right, shock in to hold up a Helix here. Super excited for that to come into standard. They play something we can't Helix, but we do get blue mana, which is perfect, so we'll play the Triome down. Play another Paradise Druid for them. We'll play land for turn, we'll drop the Displacer Kitten here. I want to set it up if I can top deck a land where I could go Obscura and then cast another spell and then blink something. Our opponent plays a Beast Whisperer and another Paradise Druid. Solar Blaze here, which is super tempting, but instead I'm just going to use the Obscura here, take out that card draw. We won't attack in, I don't want to trade for the Displacer Kitten. Opponent has all of the mana, so let's see what they go for here. They play a Ranger class, making a Wolf and another Ranger class, so I have no clue what this deck is all about, but we actually hit the full combo here, but we just needed another mana, which is so unfortunate. So we're going to play the Quicksilver Lapidary, and we'll get the mana dork here, and we'll see what our opponent does with their turn. They upgrade to 2 level 2, so anything they attack with gets counters. They play in a Shire, swing in, pump their board up here. So we can go off now without the mana. So we play Saheeli right. We'll blink the Obscura here, get rid of this bigger Shire, so we're not worried about it. -2 Saheeli, and we will copy Displacer Kitten. So now we've got the double going here. So what we can do now is, using the extra cat, we can use the Mox Opal, sorry, to create a secondary blink here. So we can use a second blink on the Obscurus to clear their whole board away. Also, fun fact, we can use the Obscura to exile tokens from the Saheeli to dig through our deck. So literally, this is dig for every creature in our deck, infinite mana, and infinite hasty creatures. So this is truly insane, and one of the reasons why I'm slowly falling in love with this deck. But again, it's purely made from Alchemy. Like here, yeah, we obscured one of the tokens to make a copy, and we got another Displacer Kitten. So with that in mind, we're just going to keep doing this combo here. Now, we are truly infinite here. I'm just not sure why our opponent is letting us do it. My guess is we're in ranked and maybe they're playing for the clock. But we are not in danger of losing the clock at any point here. And our opponent finally concedes there. But that's the power of the deck there. I ultimately leave it here and roll it back. We'll see what goes from here. And here's where I almost get screwed again. So, this video I wanted to include in, just to show off the power of this deck. We get screwed here because I have internet trouble. Because, like I said, points when I was recording a lot of these games, we were in a bit of a storm in the UK. Lots of wind and lots of nasty weather. But it led to this, where I'm legitimately losing connection. This was me returning to the game. I'm now insanely far behind because they were like, let's let the game keep going. I would rather if they just give you a set amount of time than they just auto-concede you. I don't understand this. Yep, as you see here, we are playing catch-up. But we do have, if we can draw an untapped red or white source, we do have the Solar Blaze that will completely wipe their board here, and they don't appear to have oh, we did get red, so let's flow that down. Solar Blaze, kill their board. They have free mana and nothing else, they just go for an upgrade, play a mana dork. Let's drop a land and throw down the Mizzet.
Reload!
We get a reload here, get a few threats, opponent takes a turn. And yeah, so we got lucky here, clawed it back after losing 2 turns because of the sodding way Arena does stuff. But Jesus, like seriously, right? Why does Arena work like this? Why don't you just hold the priority until like someone doesn't come out? Anyway, this one as well. Here, we were up against an Elves deck. Simic Elves. Simic Lord of the Rings Elves. So we just keep doing grow all together here and see what happens. But I used a couple of these clips from this to show people what was going on with when I play Alchemy cards here. So yeah, I mean, our opponent is behind here because we've established a board presence and things, but not the worst. I swear, like, so many people will salty rope if you play Alchemy cards. It's not even funny. Like, yeah, I get it. I was mad when Alchemy was created as well. But if you're playing in a format where they're legal, you probably will run into them. I mean, come on, people. It's nothing insane. Like, none of these cards I've been playing are truly broken. There are some broken ones. Jensen's broken in Jund. Cruciix was broken until we got the new Bowmasters. And yeah, I get it. I get there are people that are like, oh, it's not how I want to play. I want to play with the real cards. Then play Explorer. Duh. The format where you can't play Alchemy cards. Ugh. I guess I just get frustrated. Give him an Oko kiss to say thanks for the memories. I'll just keep doing this. Right, let's get Displacer Kitten so we're pretty much ready to go with combo. Swing in, pass back. Opponent again. Ropes it out. And don't say, because like they're playing this like low powered deck, don't say, oh, this is a new player. They have Boromir Avatar with Boromir sleeves. Someone has invested some time into this game. So this isn't like a brand new player who's just stepped into ranked. Also, you know, well, this isn't ranked, sorry, this is casual, which makes me even more complicitly confused by people's actions here. Yeah, we give them the Oko Salt. And finally, I just want to show another one here. This was one where we got another salty rope. Like, it was so hard to draw content. Like, in ranked, I don't respect it, but I understand people's decision to like rope out, because you know you're mad. You're mad. You're like, oh man, I've lost my rank because this has happened. You know, I don't have a I'm like, salty. This has happened, so I'm not gonna play on. I half get it. I still think it's scummy and everything, but you know, that happens. But in a casual ass game, it's like, I don't get rage quitting out of casual games. No one is gaining or losing anything here. If I win a match, I'm not getting like a freaking bonus or nothing. I'm just playing, which is really a shame, because this looks like this was the black-green Explorer deck. Our opponent just conceded because they ran out of a land and they left the whole match. So, yeah. Hope you enjoyed a look into casual historic. It was rough.